Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Don Labonte. This begins our 17th hour of teaching conversation patterns, hoping to put part of the puzzle together for the students learning conversation skills. The template on the left can be found in the teacher's guide under the file entitled I Would. It can be found at the website. In the previous lesson, we started to learn something about the combination of could and would. Once again, would and could imply a possibility. Could is a weak possibility, a bad possibility, and the would indicates or implies a good possibility or a strong possibility of something happening. The first four patterns here reflect the future, and the last four are regarding the past. We will study the first four first. These are all referring to the future. In each of the after if, you will find this asterisk S. This is for the sentence. You can either use, in these four patterns, the present or the past. There is no difference. For example, if he comes, I would go. If he came, I would go. The past and the present, they sound the same. I tend to think that the past is used the most, but both are acceptable. I studied the verbs first in these two patterns. Once again, weak possibility, good possibility. The question is always on this side. If he came, could you go? If he came, would you go? You can run through a variety of different samples with that. The next two patterns are with the adjective. If he came, I could be happier. If I bought the car, I would be happy. The simple change here of the could and the would, it conveys feelings of either a weak possibility or a good possibility. The last four patterns here refer to the past, things that could have happened, would have happened. I'll preface this all by saying that there are short forms when people are talking with could have and the past participle, and would have in the past participle. When people speak fast, I could have gone, I could have gone, I could have gone. You can say them yourselves and find out. This one is a little bit more difficult to say, so people have shortened it to this. Will you find it in a dictionary? No, you won't. But the short form here is I could have gone, I could have gone, I could have gone. She could have left, she could have left, she could have left. The same is true for I would. Instead of I would have in the past participle, when people speak fast, this sort of blends together and sounds like would have or let me correct that. Would have in the past would have in the past participle. When people speak fast, it sounds like would have and woulda. Once again, if this pattern is not written like this, but when people speak, it will sound like it. So I would have met her, I would have met her, I would have met her. You try it yourself with any past participle, and you'll find I would have met her, I would have met her, I would have met her. The short form for I could have is I could have, I would have. This is oftentimes how it's also spelt, I believe. The pronunciation is key here, though. I would not get bent out of shape if a student said I could have gone or I could have gone, I could have gone. I would let it slip because they are very similar and they do sound alike when you begin to speak fast. In the past lesson we learned I wish I would have gone. You can also, the abbreviated form is I wish I would have gone, I wish I would have gone. The same with I could have in the verb, past participle. I wish I could have gone, I wish I could have gone, I wish I could have gone. These four patterns relate to the past. In the if part of the sentence, you'll see the sentence with two asterisks. The reason for this is that in this sentence you can either say if I went, just the regular past, or if I had gone. They sound similar. You can use either. I study the verbs together then. If I went there, I could have met her. If I went there, I would have met her. Weak possibility, good possibility. So you can run through a number of combinations of samples to see how the student is handling it. It is a rather difficult pattern. They will once again make many mistakes, but the more you practice with them, the more familiar they'll become with the pattern. If can go on either side of the sentence. I would have gone if she came, or if she came, I would have gone. They're the same. I then study the two patterns that deal with the adjective form. Could have been great, would have been great. If she had come, it would have been great. If he had left, I could have been happy. So we will take a bit of review on this pattern in order to get the students accustomed to this pattern. You'll just have to be patient with it, but on the side here on the left you will see the basic format for the pattern to be made, and if they use the matrix that you see here, you will always sound good. This pattern is used a great deal in conversation because people deal with possibilities a great deal. So the student has to be made aware of it and has to become comfortable with it. Thank you.